Hi, thanks for coming to Vibe with me. I'm here to do a general love reading for the sign of Libra. Libra, please remember to take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Not all of these messages can fit for every Libra out there, as this is a general reading. So Libras, don't force any messages to fit. Just leave behind what's not resonating for you. Also, Libra, please remember that energy is fluid. This could resonate more in a vice versa fashion. So take that how it resonates for your individual situation. And last but not least, Libra, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not yet done so, I'd be so grateful for that support if you'd subscribe to the channel. Let's jump in, Libra. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Libra and their love life. Libra and their love life. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for the sign of Libra for their love life. Libra. Okay, Libra. Got a flipper here on the deck. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Ooh, Five of Cups. The Emperor. Libra. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Libra. Ten of Wands. Libra, so you have the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. This Four of Pentacle energy is an energy, Libra, of I'm getting this energy of just protecting yourself, protecting your energy, protecting your energy, your surroundings, your security. You could be dealing with a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone who is sensitive and emotional and kind and caring. They could be empathetic as well. They're nurturing, they're healing, they're supportive. They could have been sharing their emotions with you or opening up and being vulnerable with you. And I feel like you were guarded from this energy, possibly with this Five of Cups, due to past experiences or situations that took place with this individual, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this person that's kind and sensitive, and that's, I feel like they're trying to warm up to you. They're being kind, they're being caring, they're acting supportive. I do feel like they generally do care for you. Like I said, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who is in that energy, but I feel like you're very guarded from this energy due to something that happened in the past with them. Five of Cups, and you're still focusing on this past experience or this past hurt that took place with them, or a disappointment, some sort of disappointment, loss, grief, regret, sadness that involved this person in the past. You have the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I feel like this person, it's interesting. Then the Emperor is, it's an Aries energy. It's also an energy of someone who's taking charge. It could be a boss. It could be a masculine energy. A father, a boss, but someone who is, they could be a bit controlling. It could be a parent. I'm just feeling out this energy here, Libra. And Knight of Pentacles, it's Virgo energy, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight in the deck. Very routine oriented, very practical, very grounded, very dependable, honest, trustworthy. It's followed by the Ten of Wands. I feel like you went to someone older than you, whether that was a boss or I'm getting a couple senses out of this now. So quickly, some of you could have lost a job recently. You were let go from a job position. Due to possibly being a little bit too slow on the job, slow to pick things up, not quick enough for whatever the job was. Being too routine, practical, and grounded in the sense of not being able to, like, let's say you had to work in customer service and they wanted you to be super bubbly and friendly, and the Knight of Pentacles is more, or like a sales position. I get the sense that for some of you, there was a job that didn't work out. You were let go from a position that you were holding because the position itself didn't really suit you. The type of work isn't really suiting for you. Okay, so besides that, Libra, that was first. That I just felt like that I needed to say that for someone. For others of you, I feel like you possibly went to a boss or someone older, someone wiser, a parent, a grandparent, a spiritual leader, a pastor at church. I feel like it's just someone older and wiser, a parent. I feel strongly a parent, or maybe a grandparent, but I do strongly feel like it was a parent for advice on how to handle this situation with this individual that I feel like is trying to come back in your life, trying to maybe re-spark feelings or romance or emotions with you. You're feeling guarded in this situation because of a past situation with them. So maybe you went to a parent for some advice, or someone older, wiser, maybe a boss at work, possibly. I don't see that as much. And I feel like you, or this Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, there's no way you're going to jump into this. You're being very grounded and methodical and analyzing the situation and the energy and the person and finding out, asking information about the person, because I just don't feel like you want to get played or have to be in this Five of Cups energy where you're feeling sadness or disappointment, or you regret jumping in. You don't want to regret anything, and you don't want to be disappointed or feel sadness over possibly being naive or falling for this person's sweet words, because I do feel like they're very sweet, they're very kind, they really touch you, and kind of they're easy on the heart, easy on the eyes, Libra, and I think it's hard maybe for you, but you're standing your ground, you're being strong, you're getting the advice from others to help you kind of guide you through this situation so that you don't end up heartbroken or disappointed. So you're taking things slow, you're being methodical. 10 of Wands, either it's because you don't want to end that, you don't want to have a 10 of Wands energy again, or I feel like this is kind of getting burdensome, kind of getting heavy, and you could have a lot of passion for this person and desire, so it's difficult for you to hold back and not jump in, because they do kind of spark something. It's like you kind of do feel inspired, like maybe I should give this another shot or have a new beginning with them. I'm also getting a sense that some of you may have found out something either the advice and the opinions of others are, I think, making it more difficult for you to figure this out mentally and emotionally. It's starting to get kind of heavy. You don't know where all this passion and desire should go. You don't know if you should trust this information coming from the outsiders. I feel like the entire, holding back from them, and because I do feel like you have passion and desire for this person, so guarding yourself, I feel like the temptation is getting pretty strong, Libra. Page of Pentacle, right? You have the Knight of Pentacle, Page of Pentacle. I feel like you're just trying to see if you can trust this person, if this is really something that's being manifested, if this is really something, you're just taking things patiently, trying to see how things play out, trying to see if there could possibly be any sort of stability or groundedness to this. I just feel like this page, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is all your energy, Libra. I know you're an air sign, but I feel like this is your energy, trying to stay grounded, trying to take things slow, analyze the situation, start off on a solid, stable foundation here, and just kind of hold your energy back from jumping in. I just feel like you're being very responsible. You want honesty, you want truth, but I feel like you want to nurture it too, and it is getting a bit difficult to hold back this temptation that you may have for this person, and definitely that they have for you, Libra. I feel like you're really just focusing on that past energy, the past hurt, the past betrayal, the past disappointment, and wondering, like, can I really trust this person? Can it really start off on a solid, stable foundation? Can we really, plant a seed and nurture it? And can we really have something between the two of us? Because I feel like you want to end the burdensome, the temptation, the desire, and just start over at an Ace of Wands here. You got the Two of Pentacles. It's like you're imbalanced. Here's the Infinity sign. You're balancing back and forth. The decision, more Pentacle energy. I do feel like this is your energy. Take it how it resonates. But this is juggling a decision, trying to make a choice. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I give this person a chance? Should I trust what they're saying? This Queen of Cups, if they're, sharing emotions, sharing feelings, being vulnerable, trying to spark that passion from you. I feel like you're just, all this you're trying to hold back, but you're also wanting to nurture it. You're trying to hold back, but you kind of want to see. I feel like you're just trying to make a decision right now. Like I said, you could be trying to get advice from others, friends, family, parent. I feel like it's stressing you out a little bit, though. Because you don't feel like you know if you can trust them. But is it the other people's opinions and advice that is making you think that? Are you not trusting your own intuition, your own gut feeling? Oh, it's about ready to fall. Page of Wands. I've got the page here, and the page, and you have the Ten of Wands over here with the page. I feel like with this Page of Wands, this is, you just don't know if this person is being immature and just wanting to come in for a little bit of fun, or if you can really trust this energy of theirs coming in, right? They're sharing this passion, this passionate emotions and feelings with you. They're trying to come in and spark this energy, this Queen of Wands, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know, it's like I feel like they're really trying to come in and reignite that flame, or get Libra to have, you know, I just feel like they're definitely trying to reignite the flame with you, trying to get you to open up, trying to get you to take a chance, take a risk, and have a new beginning with them. And I feel like you're being extremely guarded, not being trustworthy of them, not being real vulnerable and opening up too much back. You're in an indecision, back and forth, trying to figure out, should I do this? Can I trust them? Are they just trying to play me? Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. I feel like you're really stuck in your head, analyzing the situation, trying to figure out, are they trying to play you? Are they just trying to use you? Are they going to leave you out in the cold, disappointed, and you're going to regret giving them that chance? This Five of Pentacles is an energy of going through hard time, being outcasted. I feel like you're worried that once they get what they want, a little bit of passion, a little bit of, yeah, Libra wants this, Libra's coming, you know, any sort of reciprocation, you're worried that they might bounce out. You're really stuck in your head whether you can trust this person, and it's definitely, I feel like, because of a past situation. A previous experience that the two of you had where they left you out in the cold, you guys broke up, or it didn't work out for some reason, or there was a missed opportunity between the two of you, or but for whatever reason you're focusing on a past disappointment. You don't want to be regretful of a repetitive cycle with this person, so you're really mentally juggling this decision because you're trying to keep yourself, Libra, solid, stable, grounded. You just want the truth. You just want honesty. You just want reliability, dependability, and you don't want to be heartbroken, disappointed, played. Or you don't want to be an option. Definitely, you don't want to be an option if this person, you could possibly also think that this person is juggling you and another person or other people, and you don't want to be juggled. You don't want to be an option. You don't want to be one of this person's choices, right? So, Libra, I feel like you're in this Hangman energy right now. Two of Cups. I had a card drop. Yeah, you're standing your ground. Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely your energy that you're in right now. It's very grounded, secure. You know your worth. You're not going to let anyone in. You're going to stand your ground. You are focusing on your abundance, your beauty, your health, your wealth. And I feel like you're just going to stand your ground and know your worth and see what happens. Because you're defensive right now. 7 of Wands. You're resisting it a little bit. You don't want challenges. You don't want obstacles in the future. You don't want to deal with competition. This person, you don't want to deal with being an option, or, you know, being played by this person. 7 of Wands is about being self-defensive, but you're protecting yourself against competition, against being played. Because, like I said, you know your worth. You're standing your ground. You're taking things slow. You're not going to open up and just trust this person. Hangman. You're gonna see things from a different perspective. You're gonna get outside advice, because you're not going to allow your feelings to persuade you, or the passion or the desire. So you're getting enlightenment by taking your time, taking things slow, seeing if this person's words match up with their actions and their behaviors, seeing what other people are saying, seeing what the advice of an older, wiser parent is saying. Because 2 of Cups, ultimately, I feel like you do feel something for this person. 5 of Cups, you're focusing on, like I said, the regret, the sadness, the disappointment, the loss from a previous situation with them, experience with them. But you felt like they were your 2 of Cups, maybe, or they could be the romantic connection. 2 of Cups is there. 2 of Cups is love, engagement, partnership, and I just feel like you're definitely not going to jump into a partnership with them or a romantic relationship with them, even though you may feel it, because of 5 of Cups. They've disappointed you in the past. They've hurt you in the past. They've broke your heart in the past. They left you out in the cold in the past. They juggled you in the past. So stand your ground. You know your worth. Take things slow. Allow things to happen naturally and organically. And just trust your intuition. Because you'll gain enlightenment, the Hangman, and find out the truth. The truth always comes out over time, and as long as you just don't jump in with the passion and desire, you'll find out the truth of the situation. Whether this is a real, true soulmate, romance, relationship, partnership, marriage, connection. Or you'll find out their true motives, is what I'm trying to say, by taking your time, right? Being methodical, analyzing, seeing if they're just, trying to come in and re-spark that passion. Okay, Libra, we're going to leave it at that. I hope you got some sort of message, clarification, guidance from this reading. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated. I love to read your guys' comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And Libra, thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next week.